Disclaimer: if you've seen this type of, well, glitch or exploit on someone else's video, please note that I did not take any idea from any other video. I actually stumbled upon this during my Let's Play recording sessions, so do not pin the blame on me for copying someone that actually done it, but I have no knowledge of it. So that is all to say about this video. Apparently there's a weird overlooked script that you can exploit at Komatsu Forge, which has to be Mongol territory for this to work. So first of all, to make this easier, it is recommended that you do Sensei Ishikawa's tail and Yuna's tail, so that way you can get the archery and the assassination in order to make this much more easier on yourself. Because in this territory, you'll be fighting armored Mongols, which is much more harder and they fight more aggressively. So, in order to start up this, you need to head to Komatsu Forge, and after you gain exploration and whatever can help you do this exploit. Head to Komatsu Forge, and you see that it is Mongol territory. And once you get to Komatsu Forge, there's Bamboo Strike right here. I'll show you. I just did it. So once you do this, you'll unlock the fast travel to this certain location. And all you have to do is call your horse, and then follow the path that I go through. So go through the gate here, go right, go through two more gates here, across the town, and go left after the last gate, and turn right. And then what you want to do is jump onto this rock, these sets of rocks, and you can see that there is these dogs here. I just took damage. So you see these two dogs, you'll get predator hides from them. First, you just need to kill them. It's easy. If you just let them attack, dodge and attack, do the quick attack, and dodge again, and then quick attack. And you'll notice that I can get 2 predator hides. For this exploit, you could get either 1, 2, or none. It's pretty random, so you'll need luck for that. And then now, there's these Mongols. When you climb up the rocks again, there's these Mongols here. These are armored, so they are harder to deal with. And if you don't want to fight them, as I mentioned, you need an assassination ability. So in order to make this easier, just keep hiding into these tall grasses. Assassinate one, and then do an assassination chain. Don't worry if you get caught. Yeah, don't worry if you get caught. As long as you're in the bush and keep on assassinating, they'll lose you. And then you can see that you can gain legend, but only a little bit as you progress to your legend title. So after you've eliminated the war dogs down below and the Mongols on the graveyard, all you have to do is fast travel to Bamboo Strike, which is you've done previously. What that's gonna do is it will assume that you left the town, and it will despawn the enemies, and then as you re-enter and basically fast travel to the town, it respawns the enemies. So apparently Sucker Punch overlooked this script. For some odd reason, they're set to respawn for some odd reason, and I think that it has to do with how there's a tail here, a mythic tail. So I think that's the cause of why this script is happening. So basically, follow the same route, and then basically repeat the process until you're very satisfied. Because once you do the whole fast traveling back to the bamboo strikes, you can see the dogs are there. Normally in Mongol territories, they are pretty much gone. But for some reason, since they despawned and respawned by just fast traveling to the bamboo strike, they're still here. And for this one, do the same thing you normally do to eliminate them, to collect their hides. See, I didn't get any hide from that. I got a hide from that. So it's pretty random, the predator hides, but if you keep on looping this, it's infinite. It's pretty much infinite. And for this one, you could actually practice fighting against these armored guys by doing standoffs or doing the samurai way and learning you parrying. Or you could just farm supplies from them. So basically what you want to do is hide in the bushes and call your horse. That will alert everyone, including your horse. And all you have to do is just assassinate them. In full circle. As I mentioned, don't worry if you get caught. Just hide in the bushes like these and you'll be fine. As you can see, these bushes are pretty damn OP and Sucker Punch overlooked them. So it's a thing. And you can see I gain legend still. And you can gain arrows which you can use to fight against them. And then usually the big guy has the most supplies you can earn, which is 20 supply. That is the max that you can get from the big guy. I'm just doing this just to show you, and of course show Sucker Punch how broken those tall grasses are. Like seriously, how could they not see this? How could the Mongols not see this? This is totally broken. I'm gonna try this again. You lure them in, grab them. Like seriously, how do they not see you? This is ridiculous. You're like literally standing there. So, I mean, the purpose of these bushes is because the graveyards barely have any cover. So yeah, I gain a lot of practice from doing this repeatedly for like 2 hours. And yeah, so the reason why these bushes are here is because this graveyard barely has any cover. But the broken part that you can basically use is the 3 bushes here. Because if you go in the middle of it, they'll still not be able to see you apparently. Which, come on, it's really weird. And apparently you can actually change the difficulty to hard, which I find interesting. So if you plan on practicing for hard, I would recommend you do it and practice or Komatsu Forge as well. So basically, this is infinite predator hide, supplies, legend, and of course practice. And the resources will be infinite as always, as long as it's Mongol territory. You do not do the tail for this place, or as long as it's not patched. So as long as it's not patched, you can do this basically. So Sucker Punch, if you do see this, I don't blame ya. I give my full support on game developers. I really do hope that you do see this and see how broken this bush is.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god.